So a couple months back, like recently, we got our first look at the Power Rangers reboot starring all these names that we've never really heard of, and the internet was kind of half and half on it, partially because kids who grew up in the 90s was witnessing this modern edge to this 90s cheese that they just so loved seeing back in the day. And then we got the other half of people there saying, oh, the Power Rangers took tabs from Marvel. It seems as if Tony Stark came in and built those suits himself. Go, go, Iron Man Rangers! It was one of those rare things if, like, there was a compliment said about the trailer or, like, the feel to it, I would totally understand it, but if there was also a complaint made about it, I too would understand, because I'm kind of half and half as well. Because the Power Rangers relationship with me is, yeah, I did grow up with it. It is my childhood. I had all the toys. I even watched the shitty Ivan Ooze movie. I played all the awesome games on the Super Nintendo. But it's the older I get in which I become more appreciative of the Power Rangers. Because look, despite any negative thing you had to say about the show or the movie, which, don't get me wrong here, they are pretty bad. But you have the show and the movie, they absolutely knew who they were and they embraced it. And they just showed the audience that they can just have a stupid fun time with something like this.
That Pudgy Pig is the best monster I've ever made.
And part of that, I think, is why the franchise became so successful in the first place, because of the many different Power Rangers spin-off shows that we got in the future, like Power Rangers Neo, Power Rangers Lost in Space, Power Rangers Jungle Fever. All those shows spawned because of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But now here we are in 2016, and we get our very first look at the Power Rangers reboot, and so far, guys, I'm kind of like half and half on it. I'm a little bit late on my thoughts about the trailer, but like, it's kind of like a blend of making things look dark and humorous at the same time.
I'm gonna jump across with her, and then you jump.
Piece of cake.
Let's go.
No, don't jump. Jason! That's not a piece of cake!
Which, again, guys, this is only the first trailer, and this is, I understand the compliments, and I understand the complaints. Especially the Rita Repulsa update in which Elizabeth Banks is playing, and I'm like, okay, doesn't look good at all, but I'm still holding on to hope. And just recently, today, we get our very first look at Alpha 5, and this is a little bit worrisome to me. Because, guys, just take a nice long look at this shit right here. This is gonna be the newest Alpha 5, who will probably yell out, ay, 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 every time shit goes wrong. And just, God... he looks so fucking bad. Because look, guys, here's the thing. Like, I understand if, like, you look at the original Alpha and then you're kind of like, oh, it kind of looks shitty too, but again, that's the 90s, and back then, it wasn't really thought of because, like, kids are watching it, and the kids thought it was pretty cool. And nobody really cared. I mean, like, the reason why people watch the Power Rangers show, not because of Alpha 5, no, they wanted to watch it for the Power Rangers. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the same principle for this new film. But having Alpha 5 look half alien and half robot doesn't entirely make sense, because this whole time that the Power Rangers are being the Power Rangers, not once was it mentioned that Alpha 5 was half an alien and half robot. Someone quote me on that, I really don't know. But for like this reboot of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, since their power source kind of comes from like an intergalactic rock that they get from space or something, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why Alpha 5 is looking like he looks right now. But guys, we also have to remember, like, oh shit, fucking get that. Guys, we have to remember, look, all concept art kind of looks weird once we get the actual full-length feature of the film, because what if Alpha 5 doesn't look that way in the actual film? Because if that's the case, then we shouldn't worry too much about how the way Alpha 5 looks, but we kind of should at the same time, because this look is considered for the Power Rangers film. But then I think back to the other times in which we had concept art for a movie, in which, don't get me wrong, a lot of them look pretty shitty, and I get it. Look, it's concept art. The whole definition of a concept art is that it's not entirely official. Like, for example, there's concept art on how Kylo Ren was supposed to look like in The Force Awakens. He kind of looked like this expanded universe ripoff of Darth Vader with tubes coming out from the side of his face. Now, if they actually used that in the film, I'll be pretty pissed, but thankfully, luckily, we got the Kylo Ren that we know today, and he turned out to be pretty cool in the end. And there's actually a whole purpose and reason why he looks the way he looks. And I just hope and I pray that's the same case for Alpha 5, because I know there are hardcore Power Rangers fans out there who are looking at Alpha 5 right now, and deep down inside themselves, kind of heartbroken because it kind of looks like shit. Which is why I'm here to let you guys know that it's just concept art, guys. We haven't really gotten an official look at this character, just like how we did with the Power Rangers or Rita Repulsa. Let alone, we don't have footage of how Alpha 5 is gonna be. We don't even know how Bill Hader's gonna provide for the voice of the character, and we don't know how this film is going to blend Alpha 5 with what's going on actual story-wise. Because now you see, guys, those should be the things that we should worry about in film the most. And I get it. You want your character to look cool, and you want to have a purpose as to why he or she looks that way. But I just know that these Power Rangers fans, just deep down within their hearts, they know that Alpha 5 kind of looks like shit. However, guys, let's just still hold on to hope and let's judge Alpha 5 as a character and not by the way he looks. But that doesn't stop me from knowing what you guys think about the Alpha 5 concept art, and are you guys digging it or are you not digging it? I just want a discussion in the comments down below about the new Power Rangers film. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that social media shit down below. Keep in contact with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, may the Force be with you.